after we finish the Czerka Corporate Labs, it gives us to a lead. We need to go straight into the Czerka Core Meltdown because there is some kind of vigilant there, which Rasmus Blythe and yeah, some of them are talking about. So anyway, we need to go into the Czerka Core Meltdown and figure out what's in there. Let's talk about that. The design first, it's really interesting. The first time when I entered the first room, it feels like a little bit of Star Wars Galaxies, a bit. I don't know why. Maybe there is, at the beginning of Star Wars Galaxies, there is a room in there which is pretty the same. But yeah, anyways, I think it's interesting mixed up with some kind of other rooms and things like that. But to be honest, it's not much like it's good. Some of the rooms are good and designed well and detailed, but not much, to be perfectly honest. But let's talk about the bosses right now. The first boss, which actually you can decide which one you go. I'm gonna talk about this boss fight first. The first boss fight is pretty much what you need to do, and there is a sandstorm. Basically, you are in the sand, and somebody, this intelligence, whatever, activating a sandstorm, which gives us a lot of damage. But these reactors can be destroyed by this creature, and that's all we need to do. Just destroy it, and that's all. To be perfectly honest, it's a really bad boss. Like, we see much better fights before, not much of a big deal. So for me, this boss fight is a 4 out of 10. And same as the other now. Let's talk about the other, which is not much of a big deal as well. All we need to do is go in there, press one button to receive the debuff. We see that on Kaon Under Siege. Not much. Also, the bonus thing here is we're gonna get ads, and that's all. Not much else. The boss are throwing away pretty much the same mechanic, just like Ragu Behemoth. So for me, this boss fight is a 4 out of 10 as well. And let's talk about the last one, the Vigilant. The Vigilant is interesting. There's different phases in here. The first phase is all you need to do is destroy cores, which control the Vigilant, and all we need to do is, yeah, destroy it, and we're gonna have ads as soon as we destroy one core, and that's it. And we need to avoid the circles and, yeah, those AoE damages. And that's all. After that, we're gonna have the Vigilant. So there is not much. The Vigilant is doing one ability, to be perfectly honest, and pull us into himself. So for me, overall, the Vigilant as well, I think it's better than the others. So it's a 5 out of 10. Overall, for me, this whole thing. Let's talk about the story right now, because we didn't talk about the story. The story here is just something, because there is not much story went on those days, and not much happened. All we need to do is solving another problem, which is not much of a big problem. Just, yeah, like 30-40 minute problem, and that's all. After that, you can go to the CZ area and do dailies. And to be perfectly honest, it was not much of a big deal. So the story overall for me, it's a 5 out of 10. The design here is really interesting, good, but yeah, as I said, not much of a big deal. So for me, it's a 5 out of 10 as well. And the bosses overall for me, because yeah, seriously, the boss fights are really bad here. It's a 4 out of 10. And overall, Czerka Core Meltdown, for me, overall, it's a 5 out of 10. It's a decent Flashpoint, but not because of the boss fights and not because of those. It's because something is really going on and we need to solve it out. But to be perfectly honest, it's yeah, not much of a big deal. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like Czerka Core Meltdown, or do you like the story? Give me your thoughts in the comments below. Until then, see you guys on the next My Thought video. Bye bye.